Hello everyone, welcome to this part 2 on creating ArcGIS maps with Power BI service. So in the last video tutorial, we had covered a lot of different stuff like base map, location map and all the way up to drive time. So in this video, we will see a reference layer and infographics. So ArcGIS Maps provides two different sections within reference layer. One is the demographic section and the other one is the ArcGIS section. This demographic section gives you lots of different layers that you can use in your mapping that help contextualize data from Power BI. So select the demographic section and go and select any of the different layers to add to your map. For example, I'm going to choose 2016 United States average household income and I'm going to say add. And if you go away from the map, if you zoom out, you will see that it has added a layer on the map, and on top of that we have our location of stores within the United States country. So probably you're not able to see it well. If you're not able to see it well, then what I suggest is zoom into it, because right now you're seeing all green. To see the different shades of green, just zoom into it, and if you just click on this, for example a particular county, you will see the information. The average household income for this particular county is $68,000, and it also provides information of the median household income and the US average as well. If you go and select an area which is darker green, I'm sure you would get a number which is higher than the average and higher than what you had seen earlier. For example, for this particular county, the number stands at 97,000, and if you go somewhere near to San Francisco area, the number would be really high. It's nearly touching 120. So that's what you can use this reference layer, and even if you go towards the right, you see lots of dark green. So basically you can compare what is the demographic information of the people to whom I am selling and where it makes sense to open my stores. For example, if the people in these areas, if they are earning a lot of money, then probably it makes more sense for me to open my store in these areas. And if you go to the next section, which is the ArcGIS, this section provides the ability for organizations to publish public web maps. And additionally, ESRI provides a curated set of web maps through Living Atlas. So in this tab, you can search for all public web maps or Living Atlas maps and add them to the map as reference layer. So go to your ArcGIS and then select for USA congressional districts. Okay, so this will basically get us the political information, like for example who is ruling that part of the state or that part of the county. So if I select the USA 114th congressional districts, that map should be added, and if I zoom into, you see that if you select any state which is this pinkish color, you get that party as a Republican, and for other states you will get as a Democrat. So that's how you can make use of these maps. And one final thing that I would like to talk about is selecting your data points within your ArcGIS maps. So ArcGIS Maps for Power BI allows 3 selection modes that you can see here. So at any point in time you can change these selection modes. The first one is for selecting individual data points. For example, if I want to select a particular city, then I would do this. The second one, what it basically does is it draws a rectangle on the map and selects the contained data points. Probably we have seen this earlier. Okay, so for that I need to select it. So it allows a maximum of 10 points, so we have already seen this. And the third one, it allows boundaries or polygons within reference layers to be used to select contained data points. Okay, so you can select the reference layer, and you can select the data points within the contained layers. And note that with this option you can select only a maximum of 250 data points at one particular time. And at any point in time, if you do not want your users to use this ArcGIS Maps, you can go to the same settings and just go and disable the ArcGIS Maps. So then users will not be able to use these maps and it will not load by default. And the final thing that I have not spoken about is the infographics section. So if you go to the infographics section, you can see a lot of different infographics that are available, like these are the different demographics. So if you select the total population, you will get a small chart which will basically list down the number of population for this current view. And see that if you maximize into this particular map, this chart as well gets updated to reflect the population. So for example, if I would like to see what is the population for a particular area, for example San Francisco, then I can just go and zoom it and you see the population for this. And you can do many stuff. You can include many charts like gender, population by gender, total households, and so on. And you have lots of different demographic options that you can make use of. So that's it. That's a very comprehensive tutorial on ArcGIS Maps. I hope you enjoyed watching this map, this particular video. And in the next video tutorial, we will look at some of the different maps that you can make use of within the Power BI itself. Thank you.